Glad you stayed active on radio today and made some contacts. And sorry I missed you in the net this morning. It was one of the rare mornings today, Chuck, when you could actually hear stations within New England. It was almost like 40 meters used to be. I don't know what happened to the band, but it was in superb condition. And it wasn't just long. It was long and short. Then it went short, and I heard nobody beyond Pennsylvania for a while. Then it started going south a little bit on me by the time it was nearing the end of the shift there. But I had a pretty good run, got about 25 check-ins. And as I said, everybody in New England was coming in loud and proud. All right, Chuck, maybe we'll catch you the next go-around if you're going to be around. Let's bring in Mark, KG1Q, and then we're going to have a call-up. Comment, go.
Is this any better, Jerry?
Oh, much better. What's going on, Chuck?
Well, I went from the Aggie to the G5OZ. Sorry about that.
I heard you on the Yankees on the left. Yeah, the G5 is a little bit better there, Chuck, for sure.
Okay, maybe you want to go back to them.
All right, Chuck. KG1Q, Mark, come on aboard, then we'll have a brief call up here.
Okay, Jerry, KG1Q is, it was a late check-in, like crazy during the first hour, and I can't believe it. It's almost 8 o'clock. My God, you must have a burn going. Well, I'm not going to hold it, Jerry, because I feel bad enough for you as it is, the first go-around. That's horrible. But I had zero copy on Chuck, and now Chuck is 20 over. So I guess the Aggie is not quite loading up on 80 meters, I wouldn't say too much, if that's a 20-meter Aggie. But hearing you 100% 20 over, almost 30 on the G5, so there you go. Shows you what a resident antenna will do for you. Well, Jerry, it was a pretty moon last night. We didn't stay up for it, although we did get up for a leak around 11 o'clock. And we stopped ahead at the window and we saw the old blood moon and then went back to bed again. But that was enough for me. And Bob, if you're still listening, you didn't really miss a whole lot. It's just a moon that got a little darker than normal. Wasn't a whole lot to it, really. Not like a solar eclipse. That's something to see. But anyway, I guess next one's in 2030 something, or I might be a little bit off on that, but I guess it's going to be another 23 years before there's a super moon and a solar. There's going to be plenty of solars, of course, but not the super moon solar, I guess. But anyway, Jerry, that's the situation there. We just got off the old treadmill downstairs. We did our nightly PT. And we're just fresh into the shack here, trying to check the email. I got a funny story for you before I let you go here. I called the old Oxford Networks tech support there, and they're classic, because my speed was 0.5 back down, and my up was 0.09. I thought that was classic. So I called the old tech support, and first thing out of their pile was, well, did you reboot your router, and did you try it without the router? I knew that was coming. So I automatically said, yeah, I'm right into the back of the modem and it's shitty. Of course, they had to give me a ticket and they said they're going to pass this along. I wasn't even talking to a tech support, but I asked the tech support to give me some jackass. And they fill out a ticket and they say, well, someone will contact you. That's what our tech support has come to. Some dude taking in phone calls. I mean, that's the way it is on my IT support at the home shack there. Anyway, to make matters worse, Jerry, I go downstairs and I unplug the router and I go directly to the modem and I got my full speed, so I had to eat a whole pile of crew there, KG1Q.
Roger that. Well, what does this mean, that you need a new router from the birds there?
Well, it's a router I bought from Amazon. You know, the modem is fine, but my router apparently is acting up. So I guess I gotta get a new router, I don't know. I'm playing with it right now, and I'm updating the firmware as we speak. Hopefully the new firmware will fix some problems with this bloody thing, but, you know, it's just these cheap Chinese routers. They're $100. They're a dime a dozen. Unless you spend $2,000 or $3,000 on a Cisco router, I mean, there's no in between here. There's no $400 router or $300 router. It's either $99 or $2,700 if the economy ever work. You know, there's no in between. You either buy junk or you buy you buy your industrial professional models that can handle traffic, Crap from eBay and Amazon just can't handle traffic. There's no in between, Roger.
Well, that and the fact there's so much band usage now, the pipes are getting congested. But how does the old crow taste? A little bitter there, Mark?
Pretty bitter, Roger.
Roger that. Well, hopefully we can chat more about it later on. All right. This is K1WTX. We're at the end of the first rotation. You're listening to the Northeast Cracker Bell Net. We're standing by for any further check-ins.
This is KC1AIH.
All right, Kenny Benny 2, we cut you down, and Miriam, good to hear from you. Is there anyone else? All right, here's to the service. She is KB2NBY. Come on aboard KC1AIH. Stand by. All right, well, good evening, Jerry, and all the crackers. KB2NBY, Davenport, New York. A little late, but better late than not sorry, and better late than never, or something like that. But hey, it was a fantabulous day today, yeah. Nice sunny day most of the day, nice temperatures, nice and warm. I just didn't have to deal with too much on the humidity. Had no rain, no weather. That's coming tomorrow. So, that's good. Well, another fine day. So, hopefully everybody has a wonderful evening and a better one tomorrow than we had last night. I don't know, though. Time will tell. So, K1WTX and all the crackers, KB2NBY. Comment? Go ahead, Paul. George, are you still there? Is that from EJ? Yeah, he wants to know if you're still there, Mark. Okay, go ahead, Paul. TG1Q. I have a router if you want one. I have an extra one, which is with Tom Warner. I have Fairpoint, so the router. You're welcome to it if you'd like it. Well, Paul, I'm going to make a note of that. We should be okay right now, but we wrote it down here, and we'll let you know, Roger. Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot, Paul. Back to that. All righty. Very good, guys. Well, Kenny, hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. I guess we've got some rain coming our way, and people don't like to see rain. They get used to perpetual sunshine, and that's the way the Chamber of Commerce likes it, but we do need the rain, and when it comes tomorrow evening, I think it'll be better for everybody. It's time to get some water back in the ground. All right, thanks for checking in, Ken, and have a great evening yourself. KC1AIH, Miriam, good evening. Nice to have you aboard.
Oh, good evening. Good to be aboard. Yes, I know the rain is coming. My Vietnam leg has already informed me of the fact. And I was glad the weather was really good today because I'm stuck riding my motorcycle for the moment. My Jeep is in the shop. It's not Jeeping properly. And when they finally get around to decomputing the computer, everything is made in China nowadays, I'll have my Jeep back and I'll be a happy camper. But luckily I don't have a lot of places to go, and I'm glad that Central Florida has decided to go away, because I recognize it when it comes. We cannot go there, so it comes to visit us. And the heat and the humidity that it brings with it. At least it didn't bring the gators and the snakes. But, as the saying goes, climate is what you expect. Weather is what you get. And it's a coming.
All right. I think you turned it back to me, and Roger, that's very well put with the weather and the climate there. And hopefully you don't have to do too much motorcycling around before Wednesday, and maybe the Jeep will be back by then, because it looks like a swamper is coming our way. Miriam, we have two go-arounds. If you're still with us, when we get back to the end of the rotation again, we'll bring you aboard there. But nice to have you aboard. So let's roll it back to the top. Jay, I think, was falling asleep there at the first rotation. So, K2C on you. Are you still with us? K2C on Yankee. All right, come on in, Don, and then we'll go back and pick up Rick.
Well, I just wanted to say I got home. I just come in. I was here when Paul was talking. And to Poland, you got a nice vehicle, and just come back home. So I listened, And you're doing a fine job. New Jersey One Yankee. I called you on 2 meters on the way home, but I guess you didn't hear me. New Jersey One Yankee.
Did you call on Simplex?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't hear you coming through, but I didn't get into the shack till about 4 either dawn. All right, if you're still aboard, we'll get you at the next turn around there. Rick N1 GTP, come on aboard. Larry's out, Dan's out, so that means Chuck, WB2 ULB, stand by.